Hey, Dr. Fisher here. I'm here to talk to you about another one of our frequently asked questions we get pretty often, and this is regarding our release strap and what the purpose behind the release strap is and how to use the release strap properly. This is actually one of the super important proprietary components to Fisher traction and our negative G-force technology. The whole premise behind this is what makes Fisher traction so great and so much better than the competition is Fisher traction is traction, but at the same time, you can use it to accomplish decompression. And decompression is an outcome, a desired outcome, where you're actually pumping water back into the discs to rehydrate the discs, to keep them big and thick and plump, so there's a ton of space between the bones so they don't come down and pinch onto the nerve. So decompression is you're decompressing the pain-sensitive structures, which are the nerves that branch out of each side of the canals in our spine at every level. And at the same time, you're decompressing the disc and helping it to rehydrate, which is called imbibition. And to accomplish this imbibition, which is a big technical term, is virtually like a sponge. It doesn't have the same blood supply and vascularity that other parts of our body do, like muscles. It doesn't have a direct blood supply. So for it to acquire and retain and absorb water, the disc needs to be pumped, where when it's compressed down, it's pushing out because it's got the bulging, increased pressure on the disc, and it's pushing water out to some degree. And then when we stretch it up, we get that negative vacuum. After the fluid is sucked into the disc, then you need a resting phase. And during the resting phase, you want the disc in kind of a neutral, non-weight bearing position so that the inner tissues that are inside the nucleus can actually absorb the water and they can be drawn into the molecules. Think of it almost as the center part of our nucleus is like the same material that's inside of a diaper. It has that capacity to draw in a greater magnitude of water in weight of its own molecules. So that center part of our nucleus, to accomplish decompression and rehydration of the disc, it's super important to go through a pumping phase where you're drawing it up, where it's sucking in, and then you allow it to rest in a neutral position so the molecules can absorb the water. So now our release strap is what enables you to do this. After you go through the traction and pull of the negative G-force mechanism of the heart of Fisher traction, you need to go through a resting phase. And the release strap enables you to lessen the pull force on the traction so your body can be in that neutral position to absorb the water. And we have this on both of our units for the neck and the low back, which is different from any other type of home traction device that you see. All the other devices that you see, it's more of a static traction where you're in a state of pull the whole time and that's it. But Fisher traction enables you to accomplish imbibition, decompression, rehydration of the discs because of this release strap. So I'm going to show you how it works and the proper use to accomplish decompression. So now you can see also at the same time the proper setup for my shoulder wedge that's underneath my shoulders, which allows my head to go back even into further extension, and the proper positioning. If you're lining yourself up away from your door, you want to be able to lay down and have the very end of your neck harness go right here between your chin and your lower lip. Then from here, all you do is you grab it, put your head right underneath it, and let her go. And then if you want, For you girls that have longer hair, you can slide this down to make sure it's tighter and snug on your head so it doesn't slip off. And now here I have the release strap in my hand. What you want to do is you want to lay in traction by itself for at least 5 minutes. Watch your watch or set your alarm. After 5 minutes goes off, then what you're going to do is you're going to pull on the release strap, okay? And what you can notice when I let it go, you see how the negative G-force technology and the bungees change. Like right now, they're in full pull, okay? When I pull on the release strap, it relaxes the traction. So as you can see, it enables me to turn my head, and it's looser on my head, so it's enabling my neck to rest in a neutral position with no pull. And of course, I'm laying down on my back, so gravity's not affecting my discs, so it's allowing my disc to absorb the water. The key is you want to hold this release strap to relax the traction for at least 30 to 60 seconds, okay? After 30 or 60 seconds, then you let it go and you re-engage the pull, and it starts the traction phase again. And after about 5 minutes, again, then you'll pull on the strap, and you can see the bungees are stretching, they're relaxed. This is an element that I've added with my patients. We call this a dynamic phase of the traction. I've been telling my patients for years now that during this release phase or relaxation phase, turn your head just 5 to 10 times right to left. Okay, so you're inducing motion. This is a dynamic phase of traction that really no other units are able to do because you're in constant traction. Fisher traction, you can release the pull, turn and move, okay? And then relax the release strap again, let the pull re-engage, and you're back into traction. So 2 things. One, this release strap, like I told you before, helps with the absorption of water into the disc. But the motion is key because, as we all know, motion is life and life is motion. One of the reasons why you do Fisher traction is you want to be able to do more in life. One of the therapeutic benefits of doing Fisher traction is to increase your motion. So you can see how this works with our release strap, with the neck. Now I'm going to show you how to do it on your low back. I'm set up in our low back unit. And again, I have the release strap here. You can see that the bungees are in their full pull, and I'm just laying here enjoying the traction by itself. Same principles apply. After about 5 minutes of traction, then you're gonna wanna pull on the release strap, and you can see those bungees stretching, and it relaxes the pull, and you lay for about 30 to 60 seconds, enjoying that pull and release, okay? And then again, you let it go, and it re-engages. And so you can play with it back and forth. Some patients like to do it every couple of minutes. Ideally, you're gonna come up with your own routine that seems to be most successful for you. And that's another great thing about Fisher traction is you can control your treatments yourself, anywhere, anytime. It's as easy as lying down. You'll learn how your body responds to it and what seems to work the best. With these low back units, with our standard unit and our stronger unit, there's a lot of pull. And right now I'm on our stronger unit. I have to pull with both hands because there's so much pull force on those bungees. That pull force goes up to 167 pounds. And again, as long as you're going back and forth and utilizing this release strap, you should get even better effects long-term, because the goal is long-term. You want to rehydrate your discs so they stay healthy. You prevent degeneration. Also, you can see I have the knee wedges in, and for me, the knee wedges are extremely effective because it helps relax my hamstrings, which in turn has a greater relaxation effect on my muscles of my low back. So when my hamstrings are bent, my low back is relaxed even more. The benefit of using the release strap of the phase of traction, the phase of relaxation, where you're creating that suction of water into the disc, and then you allow it to relax, where your molecules inside the nucleus can actually absorb the water, and you're rehydrating. You have any questions, you can always email us, messenger us on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, and we're there for you, okay?